Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. David Chan coming from Ridgefield, Washington. Anyway, so what we're going to do here with OMNICHROMA is I'm going to go ahead and do a class 3. Actually, I'm going to do 2 class 3. I'm going to start doing the one on the mesial, as you can see here, and we're going to use OMNICHROMA, and I'm going to demonstrate how seamlessly we can make that restoration virtually disappear. All right, so in order to demonstrate some of the capabilities of the OMNICHROMA blocker, what I'm going to do here on this mesial class 3 restoration on the left central incisor is I'm going to deliberately, with a pencil, discolor a little bit of this class 3 restoration or preparation. So I'm just going to put a little, obviously this isn't in real life, but I'm going to put a little dark area to simulate, like, let's say if you have dark dentin or something like that, and demonstrate the blocker. So this tooth has already been prepped, it's already been etched and bonded, so I'm going to go straight to applying the blocker. So this is the OMNICHROMA blocker flow, and I want to add this onto the tooth so that it's about 1/2 millimeter from the final contour, and basically I'm just going to apply it where dentin normally would be found. So I'm going to bring my restoration back, and the only instrument I'm going to use here is a explorer to manipulate the flowable composite. So let me go ahead and add that. So here we go. And I'm going to add this material, the blocker, to about 1/2 millimeter roughly to the full contour of that restoration. So I'm going to use my number 6 explorer just to manipulate this very nicely flowing material. And then let me check. I might just add a little bit more to bring the volume up a little bit. And again, use this instrument just to manipulate it. Okay. We'll go ahead and polymerize that. And this will demonstrate how simple and seamless we can hide any class 3 restorations from anywhere from the Vita shade A1 to D4. All right, so there's the mesial. You can see the blocker has completely eliminated the dark spot I placed there. So the next thing is we're going to go ahead and add the final layer, which is OMNICHROMA flow on the surface here. But before I do that, I need to contain that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of mylar, as you can see, and just place it into the proximal of that area, just like so, just to contain that. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply my OMNICHROMA. And remove the mylar, and there's some excess there, but you can see it's pretty much invisible already. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that very simply. So I'm going to go ahead and take basically a soft flex disc, and finish that down. And I always have a wet gauze here because I do this dry just so that I can get rid of the powder and see. A little bit of water just to remove the powder. And then finally, I'm going to go ahead and use a contour coarse anatomy trimmer and just refine that, because that was with a disc. I'm going to go ahead and just refine that a little bit. And then next thing, I'm going to use a pair of ASAP. These are 45 micron diamond particles, 6 micron, and basically just refine the polish. And then 6 microns. But you can see that class 3 has virtually disappeared in addition to the dark spot I created. And I can put a little paracamata in because the rest of the tooth has that. We'll go ahead and put that back a little bit. Not necessary, but if the tooth calls for it, we can do it. And then I'm just going to polish that down with a ASAP 6 micron. And then finally with a little bit of enamelize and a cotton wheel. So here's the cotton wheel, a little bit of enamelize right here. Just need a little bit because this is a very tiny restoration. Just apply it like so, and this will bring the magic out. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that class 3 has virtually become invisible. Thank you. All right.